Hi guys! I am Mary Jane Aguirre and I'm here to share to you my travel experiences before the pandemic. This place is one of the places that not on my bucket list. And this is the Ilocos tour. And if you wanna know more about this place, just keep on watching. Ilocos region is one of the most beautiful places in the Philippines that is both magnificent natural beauty and rich preserved colonial era cultural sites. The first itinerary place in our Ilocos tour is the Paway Church. It is also known as San Agustin Church. It's one of the most top tourist spot destination in the province. Its spectacular view from all angles occupies most tourist spots on social media, as well as postcards, books, and magazines. After you tour Paway Church, Ilocos Norte, there are still many great places you can check out near the area. The second place in our itinerary is the Malacanang of the North. Malacanang of the North is a presidential museum in Paway, Ilocos Norte. It was the residence of the family of Ferdinand Marcos when he was the president of the Philippines. You can take a picture there, and inside the Malacanang of the North, you can see the Paway Lake. The third itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is the Santa Monica Church, commonly known as Sarat Church. It is a Roman Catholic church in Sarat, Poblacion, Ilocos Norte. It was built in 1779, was originally known as San Miguel Church. The Santa Monica Church is complex, includes the convent connected to the church by an elevated 3-level brick stairway. The fourth itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is the most exciting and unforgettable experience in Ilocos tour. It was the La Paz Sand Dunes, Desert 4x4 and sandboarding in Loag City. A desert would be one of the landscapes you'd least expect to see in the tropical archipelago of the Philippines. But along the northernmost on Luzon Island, there are indeed sand dunes. The La Paz Sand Dunes cover 85 square kilometers of sandy coastal and beach in Loag City, the provincial capital of the Ilocos Norte. The 4x4 tour takes visitors on a thrilling off-road joyride across the sand dunes, over viewpoints with the sweeping vistas of the river valley, and along the desolate coastline. The most exciting part is when the track carries around the dunes and descend very steep inclines like a roller coaster. The fifth itinerary place in our Ilocos tour is the Cape Bojidor Lighthouse, also known as Burgos Lighthouse. It's a cultural heritage structure in the Burgos, Ilocos Norte that was established during the Spanish colonial period in the Philippines. The sixth itinerary place in our Ilocos tour is the Kapurpurawan Rock Formation. It is located on the rocky coast of Burgos, Ilocos Norte. It is known for its creamy white and streamlined limestone formations, which have been sculpted by different oceanic and weather forces. You can also ride a horseback riding while enjoying the view in the Kapurpurawan Rock Formation. You will just going to pay it for only 100 pesos in one ride, and they're going to assist you while you were riding the horseback ride. And the seventh itinerary place in our Ilocos tour is the Bangi Wind Farm. The Bangi Wind Farm is the wind farm in Bangi, Ilocos Norte. The wind farm uses 20 units of 70 meters. It is 230 feet high, arranged in a single row stretching along the 9-kilometer shoreline of Bangi Bay, facing the West Philippine Sea. The 8 itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is the Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte. This place is one of the very known destination in Ilocos region, where you can take Instagrammable pictures over the road. This place is the Patapat Viaduct, also known as Patapat Bridge, is a viaduct at Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte. The bridge is elevated 31 meters over the sea levels. It is a concrete bridge, 1.3 kilometer connects the Maharlika Highway from Ilocos region to Cagayan Valley. The 9 itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is my most unforgettable moment experience during the Ilocos tour. This is the Hanas Beach Resort. Hanas Beach Resort and Convention Center is 7-hectare property located in Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte. It is situated along the shores of the famous Blue Lagoon, a picturesque stretch of pristine white sand beach that is partially enclosed by a range of mountains and cliff embracing the place, forming into a cove that is natural shelter of beauty and charm. This place is unforgettable to me because you can do many activities in this place, like what we do. The first what we do in this place is we ride a banana boat. You can ride a banana boat there. You are just going to pay. I think it's 1.5. We are a group of 5. Then we are pay for 300 per head so we can ride a banana boat. That experience is one of the most unforgettable for me because it was so very exciting. And 10 itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is the Baluarte Zoo, which is located at Ilocos Sur. The zoo has an amazing mountain view, which I really love. And the zoo contains Chavit Singson's collection of his own hunted animals, and he displayed it in his gallery. And the last but not the least itinerary places in our Ilocos tour is the Vegan City, which is also located in Ilocos Sur. The Vegan is the most intact example in Asia, a planned Spanish colonial town. The Calle Crisologo is the famous street in Vegan. The place was very historic in Vegan. It is a street of old Spanish structures, mostly houses of wealthy families and Filipino-Chinese traders. This is where you'll see the famous cobblestone streets that represents Vegan's image. And now, I'm going to share to you guys the budget of Ilocos tour. This travel experience we book at Opti Travel. Opti Travel is one of the most affordable travel agencies in Facebook. We book there for only 1,999 pesos per person. We're minimum of 5 persons, so we avail the 1,999 per person, minimum of 5 persons. The inclusions of that 1,999 is the travel tourist spots, the breakfast and accommodation, also the transportation, toll fees, and the entrance fees of the places that you are going to go. And that is and then you're going to pay another 500 pesos for the 4x4 ride and sand dunes. That is minimum of 5 persons, so you can ride a 4x4 ride. Then we also have, I think you should budget within 5K, so you can buy a pasalubong to your families and relatives. And also guys, I wanna share to you where you're going to buy souvenirs and pasalubong in Ilocos Norte. You can buy at Vegan. There are many souvenirs and pasalubong. You can buy it there in very affordable price. Also, in Kapurpurawan Rock Formation, there are also some small stores there that you can buy a souvenir. Then, there are also places you can eat there in your lunch. Actually, the bus or the driver will going to bring you to some of the eateries, or what do you call this, food destinations, so you can eat your lunch there. Then you have also a tour guide, and they're going to explain everything in your travel. And you know what? This experience, Ilocos Travel, is one of my most favorite and very memorable experience to me, because we have do so many things. You can do many experience in this place, and especially when you're in your friends, because not the only the memories you have together, but the uniqueness of your friendship together. And don't forget, guys, always when you were in travel, don't forget your OOTDs. Actually, that is the most special thing, I think, because you can take a picture there, and that's it.